Yo, Blazing, what's good, bro? Hope you're doing well, man. Textbook, was good with you, brother? Hope you're doing well. Yo, Griffin, what's good with you? You good? I can't complain. Listen, I cannot complain. Yo, today is my day, or tonight is my day. Should I boot up? Ooh, should I do some late night boot up maybe later? That might be a vibe. Yo, Vlad, I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well as well. Should we casual with a random character? Let's do this one. You're good? Love to hear it. Let's see what happening. Yo, what's good? You're doing God's work and getting us a mastering? Listen, that's all I can do, okay? Put on this earth for a reason. Maybe it was to help y'all out. You know? Keep things simple, keep life simple. That's all we can ask for. I'm gonna do that one. Okay. Oh. Jump. Oh. I see what he's doing. All right, so for someone who likes mashing on thing there, we're gonna choose this option. Oh, I'm gonna keep slowly climbing to D5. Oh, we got locked down. Steam. I don't think I'm not nice enough to play random select. I'm gonna be honest. The weirdo characters, oh, I won't be able to do it. MR reset tonight? Oh, okay, cool. Hey man, listen, we appreciative of everything, you feel me? Any topics y'all want me to talk about while we're here, while we're waiting? I can go over anything. Definitely sharpened a lot during the trades. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see. You still don't get how the frames work. I don't want you doing reversal DI. I want you. What would be the good way to show it? What would be a good way to show it? Yeah, that's gonna hit. Let's add an extra delay. Damn, that traps. What do I want to use for that? Okay, let me use my own example since we gotta talk about trades. A trade that I know is an actual trade and you get thing. Talk more about wild spamming Jinrai? Okay, I'll talk about it after. Okay. Damn, that really just... What was the trade? Damn. Maybe 4 frames. Let's do 4 frames. I'm delaying it like a goober. Oh, what? Nah, hold on, that's mixing me. Okay, second hit, after second hit, that makes sense. Okay, wait. Let me slightly delay it. Okay, no. Let him press it immediately after second hit. That's plus. What was the situation again? That was what it was. That was what it was. So, off of certain trade situations, there you go. I've been looking for the situation I always find myself in, right? So in this situation here, you get a trade, right? Now, based on the normal that is pressed and based on the normal that you press and the normal that they press, it will leave you in a different stun. Based on the normal you press will either cause the trade combo to occur or not, and then based on the button they press will dictate how much hit stun you are in that instance. So for instance, after I press this, he presses crouch jab, which is as fast as normal. But that also means that I recover fairly quickly. So I still have enough frames to do something like this. Oh. Something like this. Because I have enough frames to do so, it's dependent on the normal that they're using in the instance. Because crouch jab doesn't have a lot of hit stun, it means I'm not trapped in hit stun very long when we both get hit. But because this normal or the standing medium punch afterwards, right, on hit gives me enough frames to pop back on a trade, right? So it allows me to get the trade combo. Now, knowing which areas specifically you have your trade combos will be specific to you and how you go about your offense, right? For me, I know for a lot of the cast members, if I do this off of the crouching medium punch, I'm gonna get the trade. Now, whether or not I'm going to be 4 frames, it's dependent on the character. So here in this instance, you see that I can get it. However, some people's crouch jabs are different. So off of this instance, let's say I go for this here. Oh. Goes for a crouch jab after the second hit. Right? See how I don't get it anymore? Because of his crouch jab is the exact same setup, but because his crouch jab leaves me in more hit stun, it reduces the amount of time that I have by 1 frame. Because now it was 4 frames, now it's 3 frames. And the fastest normals in this game are 4 frames, meaning I can no longer get this route. So there are certain characters that you kind of have to be a little bit more mindful about, especially when you try to go for a trade combo. But generally, like, if you're going for a trade combo and you feel like it might be a trade, I would suggest going for the normal. I gotta catch up with chat, but I suggest going for the normal anyway, just because if you happen to be on a trade combo and you do get the combo, then might as well go for it, right? Like for instance here, hold on. Right? If I'm unsure that I'm gonna get it, like you'll notice it very quickly, right? You'll notice it. Let me see here. Really want to see how the new master rank matchup system works. I think legend ranks will no longer get paired up with just normal masters. I think anyone who has any sort of added master stuff to their name, I think they'll get matched up with those, and the lowest you'll get matched up with high master, right? You'll get matched up with grandmasters, obviously, and then I forgot what the highest one is, but you'll get paired up with those folk. The new makes me want to grind rank. It kind of does too, but that's just because people, on my end, it's kind of incentivized, because it's like, oh, well, how can you be a good coach if you never played at like a semi-high level, that sort of thing, right? So, that's kind of why I will grind it a little bit. I really don't like the first to 2. I'm not good at first to 2s. I can manage first to 2s, but I am not great at them by any stretch of the imagination. So let's talk about Jinrai. I've been playing some Yomi Hustle. What's Yomi Hustle? And it's surprisingly good at making me understand I don't know what Yomi Hustle is. What is Yomi Hustle? Like I get like when you get hit, your move recovery is by the hit stun, but I don't know how it's like that +8 with normal, no matter what they're pressing. It depends on what they're pressing, because what they're pressing changes the hit stun. Because their hit stun on their normal will either allow you to recover quicker. Like an instance of this, have you ever seen those Dalsim where those people do those like super combos against Dalsim players where they use the EX up fireball as a means to extend their combos? They're using it because what happens is that the fireball will go over them, and then they'll start their combo as a punish counter, and then where the combo would normally be forced into like a special move or something, they can then extend it because the fireball will hit them and they'll recover enough to press another button instead of having to go for it. It's the execution that gets me, and people in rank that jump a lot and do other stuff I don't plan for. Okay, so then if you are experiencing people who are doing a lot of random circulation of options, what you need to start practicing, like stop worrying about whether you're winning or not. What you got to start practicing is scouting out those counters to the annoying things that people like to do, right? So for instance here, like, you know what I mean? He wants to do this to you. If I know he wants to do this, I'm gonna go for this option. Right? Now, how does Jinrai work? Let's talk about it. Let's switch music. Okay. Basically anytime someone can do a move and the game stops them, they have 30 seconds to make a decision, and there's like a lot of extreme. It's something that you'll slowly over time start to get used to, the fact that there's like a lot of information. And at first there'll be information overload, but as you consciously start to focus on the things that are happening in the match, they'll start to become second nature, and then you don't have to actually put mind power towards it. Once it becomes second nature, you can now focus on the things that are happening in the game, right? And then when you can focus on the things that are happening in the game and not worry about whether you're going to anti or not, right? Then you start focusing what type of normals is he whiffing, because this it kind of makes sense if you're trying to do a trade setup or something, assuming that the fair 4-framer. Otherwise you hit the counter hit, and if most 4-frame moves have a similar hit stun, then that line, yeah. So if they go for their 4-framer and it causes a trade, you're gonna recover enough time. It just depends on what drive rushable button you're using, right? Because if you use drive rushable button and then you say get a trade hit off of the drive rushable button, and they shave off like 4 frames or whatever, how much hit stun this is this? Someone just followed, 1 second. So if they shave off 5 frames, let's say, so his cross jab is 5 frames of hit stun, right? So if we go for a drive rush crouch and medium punch, and he goes for his cross jab and it causes a trade, shave 5 frames off of the 9 frames, you still have a 4-framer. So depending on whether you're in range to press your cross jab, you can in essence get one. Yo, it's Barry, appreciate the follow. Textbook, appreciate the follow. Even though I thought you were on the YouTube side. Textbook, I thought you were on the YouTube side, but appreciate the follow nonetheless. So let's talk about Jinrai, okay? Jinrai, obviously a very annoying move. They're gonna do this a lot. What are our counters? Very simple counters are as follows, right? We can DP it. Issue with going for DP every time is that you're using 2 bars every time you go for this. Meanwhile, they're not using any to go for it. So it's not always the best course of action. But why it is good is that it dissuades your opponent from going for that option, because they're like, oh shoot, I'm going to get hit guaranteed. Bison is 5 frames and his crouching light punch is 4 frames. But we gotta look at, oh, you're on both now. Okay, cool. You don't look at their startup frames, you look at their hit stun. It's different, right? We're looking at the hit stun here. When I hit him, he has 4 frames of hit stun. The issue is not everyone has it. This is true. So what are our counters outside of that? Outside of super, right? Because we have to spend resources for those invincible options. If your opponent decides to go for the light version can be interrupted, right? And look how I'm putting it in. I'm immediately mashing that joint as quickly as literally as possible, right? So because you know that you're going to get a punish counter off of this instance, you can choose the route that is punish counterable. So in this instance, you're not gonna choose something like that, right? Or something like this, or something like this, right? You won't choose a route like this. You'll choose a route that's more punishing, like so. Okay, so that's Jinrai. That's the light version. Okay, the next version we got to consider. Oh, the next version is the medium version. Now your opponent is going to be, assuming your opponent is smart, we shouldn't do this, but assuming your opponent is smart, you try to mash on that instance, you get counter hit, he gets a little combo afterwards, right? So how do we manage this? If you know he goes for a route like this, right, we can actually punish him for this. I don't think actually he has, hold on. Hold on, let me see if Terry has the punish for this. What is it on thing? -5. His stand like kick isn't good enough. But guess whose stand like kick is good enough? So after this instance here, if he goes for an option like this, right, we can punish it. That's the difference. So if he goes for the medium, we can punish it. Now some characters won't have a far enough reaching stand light kick, which is normally right? Now if you know he going for it, right, we can punish him for it. So now it starts to become a mind game. What type of Jinrai are you going for? Are you going for the one that's interruptible or not? Now let me add a little bit extra spice to it, right? If we add a little extra spice, because you know your boy a Manan main, and we add a little spice to it. So if I know you're going for this, guess what else is 5 frames? Guess what else is 5 frames? You want to play stupid games? We gonna get stupid prizes. Stupid prizes. Right? We'll play that game with you. And then if you want to do your medium, so fun fact, if you go for, so you go for medium into the overhead here, right? And you try to do if they try to do a gimmick with the overhead, we can also press jab. If you try to do the overhead off of the medium Jinrai, we can interrupt that with jab. Right? Same thing here with the medium. So he's literally locked in. He got to deal with it. Now he's got to deal with it, right? So those are generally what your counters are going to be. So if he does the light version, right, we want to try and interrupt it, and we're going to use our punish counter route instead of just like our crouch jab into DP route. Okay. If you notice he's switching to the medium version, we're going to wait until he's done. And then if you have a 5 framer that goes that far, you will use that option. What's the best thing to do against a Manon when using Give? Her pokes are long, and her overhead and low mix are pain. So her overhead and low mix really isn't as good as you would like to think coming from the Manon side. But maybe that may seem like I'm downplaying. But yes, the normals are annoying. Yes, it'll be fairly difficult to deal with, right? So options that you're gonna start to use, number one, you're gonna use standing heavy punch, because a lot of the normals, I assume that you're in the metal ranks, and a lot of them are not gonna be using this. They're not gonna be using this. They're gonna use this occasionally. The normal they're gonna use a lot, they're gonna use this, they're gonna use this, and sometimes this if they're good. Okay, so in those cases, that's why using driver standing heavy punch will cause the armor to trigger, and then you can knock them down off of it. The other normal you're going to use is your standing medium punch. Your standing medium punch is also very annoying, right? You can press at this range, right? Meanwhile, she can't press anything at that range, right? She has crouching medium kick, yes, but again, are the smart ones using it? Yes or no? They're gonna start defaulting to using this. They're gonna default to using this, and both options can be interrupted. Now, the low is 16 frames, is technically reactable, but you can still get caught out by it, right? And you're gonna get caught out by it sometimes, and it happens, and it's a part of the game. Here's the thing though. If your opponent, even I got caught. If your opponent gets caught doing it, right, and you block it, I mean, they can go for it. You know what I mean? They can go for it, but they're also simultaneously risking their lives, right? Another thing Manons like to do is this, right? I still do this, but hey, they'll do that, okay? Off of that instance, let me show you something, okay? Actually, Geef is not a good character to show that with, because technically this is his fastest normal. Not this. We'll try it out with this crouch jab. What's that jab? How minus is it? Oh, how minus is thing? It's uber minus, double digit minus. Yeah, like negative 24. Like, it's party time. You know what I mean? It's just shy of thing, right? It's uber minus. Whatever you wanted to do, right? Well, however you want to punish this, it's literally party time is up for them, right? So the other thing that they'll do is they'll go for an option like this, right? Into the overhead. Okay. Yeah. So off of that instance, oh, that is actually, I think that might be a trade combo situation where I think she might be able to get something off of that. Oh, she definitely gets something off of that. I kind of want to lab it, but it's okay. So, number one, for those who aren't Geef, you can interrupt that, okay? But let's suppose we can't interrupt it, right? The reason why we can't interrupt it, oh, never mind. I thought because it was a low, and she would go over it, because I thought my character would have some sort of semblance of goodness, but no. Okay? If they go for the hit grab, okay? If they go for this hit grab and you press your four-framer, you can actually interrupt it, okay? The other option you can choose is that you can decide to block out whatever happens, and if you see them lunge at you at all, okay? If you see them lunge at you all, we let it rip. Please. You let it rip, okay? You let it rip. Okay? We're gonna use DI in those instances. Otherwise, right, they have to use more safer options like walk up standing heavy punch, or they can do a drive rush option. But I assume you're dealing with metal rank folk and they're not gonna do that for you. How late can you DI that? You don't want to test it too far. Oh, I missed it. What I'd say is that you wanna definitely react fairly nicely to it. Boom, boom, boom. Let me try doing it a little bit later. That was pretty late. I'm gonna try a little bit later than that. That's the limit of it. Okay, now let's suppose you get command grabbed. Now this becomes a real situation, okay? So after you get command grabbed, right? There's very few options. They can go for a couple of options here. They can go spin into kick. But either way, if they decide to go for this option, you can react to it, okay? It's only the smart ones that after command grab, they'll start going for options like this, right? They'll start going for options like that. Now that is a different scenario because if you go for that, they can actually DI you back. Trust me. Okay. What other normals? You're going to be pressing this. Okay. You're also going to be looking to whiff punish her if she happens to whiff. Right. Like I mentioned, they're going to be pressing this button a lot. Oof. They're going to be pressing standing heavy kick a lot. Now, if you're able to find a range and whiff punish this, force them into a guessing situation, that's the ideal, right? I didn't press the right. That's going to be the money maker here. Okay, once you're able to put her in this situation, it's fairly hard for her to guess, and because she doesn't have an EXDP, it's on the onus of the player to get themselves out of this situation here, right? They have to be smart. They have to be the ones to guess. They have to be very smart. But those are some of the basic counters that you'll find. If you're able to get to a point where you can see this whiff and then hit like a little, one of these, put them in this, and whatever you want to do, you can do it, right? Aside from that, you'll be using this, and you'll be trying to use max range that and sweep, okay? And don't forget to charge. Those are the options you're going to be looking for. Any other questions? I think I do want to lab that actually. So after the thing, we're going to have him wake up with crouching light kick. Crouching light kick is Geef's fast button. Boom. Oh no, it was crouching light punch. I'm curious to see what happens. Who's the cheapest character? Haha, yes, it works. Another trade combo. You love to see it. The cheapest character. Now, the thing about that is that Blanca is indeed very cheap. But the thing about Blanca is that he requires a certain level of investment. Because this is not pick up and play. Right? This character is not pick up and play. Right? This character is not pick up and play. He is very cheap, but he's not pick up and play. You have to practice all the stuff. Okay. What? What? What is that? I gotta learn Blanco myself too. I think this character this character actually might do exactly what I want to do in a game, but Honda, because he's like, the game plan is fairly simple in structure. People just see like headbutt, standing heavy punch, mash, headbutt. People automatically think that the character is like more annoying or whatever have you. Okay. I'm gonna touch the game with Terry a little bit, and then we'll get into thing. Let's see how far we can D rank with Terry. Let's listen to this. This is not a bad choice. This is not a bad choice. Wait, so for my first game, they put me against a... Ooh. Serving the peace. Oh, that's tragic. We're gonna use the Drive Rush OS. Oh, his sweep is garbage. I forgot. I forgot his sweep is bad. Normally you can sweep underneath him going for that option. Peace. There it is. No! No! So this opponent texts a lot, right? Oh God, that's not good. I'm dropping combos. Manon Ed is that bad? I don't think Manon Ed is that bad personally. This. Whoa. Uh-oh. No, I got thing. He interrupted it. Uh-oh. There it is. I think Ed is overall a very annoying character. We're trying to get some MR though. Oh, I see. Because I didn't have MR yet. I forgot when you don't play the character, you don't actually get MR. So you have to play a game before it brings you back in the master rank. I forgot that stuff. Harry Mirror, I love it. Sure. And it's just like you have to be very mindful of his normals, and now that they made his normals more punishable, it's a lot easier to manage. Which one am I? Ooh. Let's see if you tech. Okay. Okay. Walk back. Why am I dropping? Ugh. Walk back. I don't think it was worth it. Oh, that sucks. Oh, I buffered. That doesn't. No, I missed. 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 I can't believe I missed that. I knew exactly what was gonna happen. Oh wow. He walks back a lot. Nice. Okay, maybe I should take him a little bit seriously. Let's do that. Oh, no button. Wow, I can't believe that. No. I fell for the basics. I fell for basics. I fell for basics. I want to play a mirror. We're losing MR. Peace to my eyes. I should have taken that guy a little bit more seriously. That's my fault. My fault. My fault. G. My fault. My fault. He actually kind of knew what he was doing. Okay. Multiple buttons. Multiple buttons. Please. Let me get my buttons. Huh. Woo. I'm not managing my thing well. I went for neutral jump because I figured he would rip a DI or something. Nice. There we go. Wise man what said? You're being too mashy. True. Is it me or is the Discord interface more square? I'm not gonna lie to you. I think you're on your own with that one. I think you nice. Yep. I got caught. Convert. Oh. Oh. Okay. Nice. I didn't think he would kill there. It's Pentagon. No. You guys. What? I don't think it's anything. Okay, let me get that. Ooh. 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 Oh, that's a trade. Oh, wow. It's not over yet. Let's see. In phone, there's still circles. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, that was good. Oh, that was good too. They squared? Nah, you're bugging. I ain't gonna lie to you. One more time. You see, Gavi. Wow, I ain't gonna lie. That was mixed. I ain't gonna lie, that was mixed. Oh, that sucks. Oh, no. My man sweating it off. I respect it. Woo. Woo. Oh, I forgot. That's nope. No. We're gonna take that for the burnout situation. That was, I seen it, I'm like, oh, you go for us. Yep. GG's. Because you go force. And that is how you use said resources to force a situation. Right? That's why observing the resources available is important. Because I seen, oh, I'm about to recover. So if he tries to force a DI on me, I'm going to react to it. That's literally the only thing I'm looking for. If he threw me, I'm cooked. If he neutral jumped, I cooked. Not really, but regardless, I'm looking for it. Ooh. Okay. How many times will you use that a resource? Okay. Oh, okay. So he uses parry. He's willing to use thing. Okay. That's the second time he's gone for parry. I'm going to test him one more time. Okay. You're going for a lot of options. So when he goes for cross up, he doesn't decide to do it. When he's on a normal jump, he won't anti-air properly. Woo. 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 So when it comes to this opponent, I don't respect him being able to jump at all. I'm just gonna keep jumping at him. Woo. Uh-oh. Oh no, that didn't punish. I thought light kick would. I guess I have to level 1. Yep. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? Nope. Okay. Not sure why you did that, but okay, I guess. Woo. Woo. Okay, he's tacking. Okay, he's tacking. Ah! Okay, he's tacking. Woo! There we go. Woo! There we go. He's adapting. Oh, that sucks. No, wrong version. Oh no. Oh no, wrong version. I pressed it up. I pressed forward instead of back. Oh wait. Oh. I'm dead. I'm dead. Woo. No. I was cooked. I was cooked. So what we can start doing is that when our opponent just fully sends it, apparently. Okay, what are you gonna choose? What are you gonna choose? Okay. Oh no, I'm dead. That sucks. Oh no. Yep. Because last time he showed that option. Gonna take my damage here, get my drive gauge back. Do that. Jump. Jump. Yep. Do that. Ooh! Oh, right. He's on modern. He's on modern. I forgot. Nope. That doesn't work like that. Does not work like that. Yo, what's good? I forgot he's on modern. I can't. Okay. I have to be very sneaky with how I go about it. I forgot. See, instead of stressing the fact that he's on modern, I'm gonna adapt. Oh, that's fine. B, get off me. Woo, woo. Okay. That one should be a punish. Boom. 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 You're gonna have to find another answer. You're gonna have to find another answer because that is not enough. Huh. Overhead. Huh. Okay. Yup. Block me. Ooh. 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 Huh. 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 You notice how as the match went along, more adaptations were coming? That's because I'm seeing what he's doing. How does he react? How does he deal with certain situations? Now, granted, I'm not a Terry main by any stretch of the imagination, but at the very least, I can enact small things here and there to make the difference, right? I think after this set, we're gonna play, or we're gonna queue up for the English, the replays. So anyone who wants the replays, let me know. Put your CFN in the chat. You feel me? Oh, this is the. That's lame. That's lame. Wow. It's fine. Okay. Let's not deal with that, yeah? We're just gonna put that there for you. We're just gonna leave that there for you ever so casually. I got you, Patch. Well, I don't know why my normal didn't come out. Woo. He keeps mashing. Let's not do that, yeah? Oh, I didn't combo. Why? Honestly, I don't think this is a 1500, to be honest. That's it. He's trying to bait it. Ooh. Ooh, okay. He's not just a 1500. I'd argue he's probably the same as me. Who's all in the piece? I'm all right. Yep. That's fine. It's fine. Ah. There we go. I really don't think. I don't know. Maybe my Terry's just that bad, but I really don't think this guy is thing. What? Maybe just my Terry's bad. Woo. Ooh, I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. Me. You're gonna stop doing that setup. That's fine. I'm okay with this. I got caught. I'm dead. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. The moment I got caught there, I was dead. The goal was not to get caught after that instance. After that instance, I think I need to be a little bit more careful there. It's not a normal character in that you... Damn, you mashing goes so off. Nice. Yeah, like I said, this is not a thing. It's not a 1500. This is definitely a Heidi. Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. I accidentally pressed thing. GG's. You're not a thing though. But it's a Heidi. Definitely a Heidi. GG's though. Or maybe he's just hard stuck. This is Heidi. There ain't no 1500. That's an actual 1500 that can it confirmed the crouching heavy kick into level 3. I would not say that. What's the Buckler website? What is that? Buckler sf6? Buckler bootcamp? What is this? EFN? Players? You must sign up. Ugh. I don't want to sign up though. That's lame. Okay, let's get started. Patch. Too bad of games. Good. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Some good improvement here. Some really good improvement. Wait. Okay. You're switching too much. Focus on one character. You're switching too much. Focus on your Cammy, you'll be fine. What match do you want me to look at? How long did you play? You played 1 a.m. Alright, you played at 1 a.m. You played a couple matches this morning. You lost the one. You only played a couple this morning. Ain't nothing really to look at. Or maybe we can look at this one. You only played like 4 or 5 matches this morning. It's not really much to look at. We'll look it. We'll check it out. All right. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah. Let's watch the match. We can find bad habits regardless of the match. Okay. What are we afraid of? What are we afraid of? Okay. What are we afraid of? Take your turn. Take your turn. Oh. Take your turn. You're already mid. Oh, do I have to buffer it in for you? Okay, I see. Right. Especially because you got this hit without using any drive gauge, you can just pull up. Right. If he DPs you, it's okay to take a DP. Like, it's really okay. Block. Okay, cool. Actually, I don't think that's safe. I don't think that's safe. Oh, no. No, it's safe. It's technically left -4, but because of the pushback that happened. Got caught here. He's pulling up. Oh! Why did we block? Look, we was chilling. Okay, you didn't react to this. You didn't press your light kick. Cool. Like, but at the very least, we should be reacting to the ground game, because the thing about it is that his thing has a lot of recovery. His air fireball has a lot of recovery, so he has to be very mindful of where he decides to press it in. Because if he presses it incorrectly, you know what I mean? We just very easily get the punish there. Good. Nice. Okay. See? This is the case of you're thinking too much. You keep assuming where my epic pen. There she is. You keep assuming this Okuma right here, you think he's got brain power. -30 IQ. Okay? Automatically assume your opponent has -30 IQ. Unless they show you otherwise, assume that they don't got it like that. Okay? Assume they are stupid and they're going to choose the same option again. And if you think I'm memeing, I'm being so serious. Look at the matches that I just had, and those were Masterfolk. I think everyone outside of Yaki was bot-like, to be honest. Yaki was the only one that pressed me, but that was Heidi behavior. But assume your opponent's stupid. Here, you are trying to play with 30 IQ. Okay? He has -40 IQ. Okay? When you try to use this against this just might win. But if we keep our offense simple, okay? If we keep our offense simple, grab the fella. Grab the fella. Grab the fella. Then he's gonna start teching, okay? When he starts teching, walk back. He's going to tech because he's gonna be like, oh my god, this Cammy, all she knows how to do is throw. She's just a grappler. That's what they're gonna be saying. And then you start hitting them with stuff that isn't grab. This is what we call conditioning. Grab the fella. Grab the fella. Grab the fella. It's either A, his negative IQ makes him die, or he adapts, increases his IQ to -15. When his IQ is at -15, now we just simply do our -30 or our 30 IQ move. We do our 30 IQ. Then you find out that going for all these baits is gonna work. Why? Because bro is a single cell organism. Okay, he's only gonna learn unless you do it to him for real. You gotta keep doing it to him. A woman. Let's listen to this. Alright. It's not me, right? Yes, that's what I. Okay. You did 30. He did something that was a little bit weird. I ain't gonna lie. Like, most people don't have anti-air service, so I'll give it to him for that. Okay. Okay. It's the perfect opportunity. Okay. You get hit in your jaw. Cool. You're getting flown back. Do you know what you should be doing in this instance? You should be doing as follows. Look at, hold on, this is not the thing to be looking at. Look at 1. Look at 2. Look at 3. Look at 4. 5. And 6. These 6 things, while your back is flying backwards, these are the 6 things you need to be looking at. Why? Because the opponent ideally is going to make you block something. Okay, what are we looking at? We look at the opponent's health bar. Why? Because we want to know whether or not the next instance will allow us to win or not. If no, that's fine. We don't have to worry about their health yet. Okay. The other thing is their drive gauge. Why are we concerned about their drive gauge? Their drive gauge will dictate whether or not they're willing to pull up on you or use a button into drive rush cancel. How they're going to use their offense is largely tied to their drive gauge. So knowing how much their drive gauge they have essentially allows you to know what options they have available without burning out. Okay? Next thing. We look at our health. This is more on the defensive side. If we know we only have like 30 health left, then we probably have to choose a safer defensive option than a more riskier one. If we choose a riskier one, right, and we have the health to back it up, then we took a solid 30%, but we're all right. We can still keep playing the game. But we only have 30 left. Then now we have to make a conscious decision. Am I going to go for this or not? Okay, our drive gauge in this instance dictates how we're going to get out the situation. Do we have enough for a crouching medium kick drive rush cancel? Do we have enough going for a crouching medium kick drive rush cancel is a fairly good option because if your opponent walks back, you can catch their feet. Quick note on that. Okay, do you want to wake up DP? Wake up drive reversal? Do you want to block out the situation? You want to try and parry, right? Parry comes off the table if you only have a small amount left, because if you don't perfect parry and you try to get for it and you try to go for it, then you burn yourself out, right? All of these things, I want to go over the last things. The last thing is your super meter. It dictates another way you can bust out. Okay, their super meter dictates whether or not they can kill you, because if you have like 40% and their next hit hits you and they have either level 3 or CA, they can very well kill you. So that's why all of these things in tandem with each other are important. So all this while you're flying back, you give a quick look to everything. Okay, then the moment you drop, boom, I make my decision. What am I going to do when I get knocked down? For me in this instance, I might be inclined to do something like this. Why? Because now I get to maintain the corner. Right? In the past, this would have side switched, so I'd have been less likely to go for this option and more likely to go for this option to get the corner. But now, because this doesn't side switch, I can go for this option. Control space and whatever have you. But now the thing is, after I've knocked them back, I have to be mindful of how much drive gauge I have and how I'm going to conduct my offense. Right? Boom, boom. Take your turn. Then after this, right? Because we didn't look about what we have available, we done burnt ourselves out. Now we got the hit, but we burnt ourselves out, which is not a good look. Okay? Just meaty them. Don't bait, don't do anything, just meaty. Okay. You chose a whack meaty, but it's okay. Right. You see, that's what I mean. This is exactly what I mean, right? If you know that you have this much health, what are we baiting for? He uses DP, and so what? Okay, he uses DP, and then what? You get blown back, but then any decision that he makes that's incorrect, he dies for. If he's overly forceful because he wants to maximize his burnout, you might make a mistake and you can punish him, and the punish will kill him. Right? You have more than enough health to manage just going for a meaty. I get that it is a situation where you want to bait him, and it's just like a level of serotonin when you do bait them out for going for an option like that. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Just take your meaty. If they level 1 you, then we'll take that data and use it later on. That's fine. But off of this instance, first match, let's get active. Don't play afraid, because then when you walk back into sending heavy kick, he mashes DI, now you're in a worse state. Take your offense. Nice. Okay, nice. Okay, good. I like this. This is very good. Now we just need to finish it and push him to the corner. That's fine. You can't mash on that, even though you parry it. It's something that happens a lot. Even though you parry the situation, you think it's your turn, but it's not. You can't press. Okay. Good. Go forward. Baiting again. Baiting for what? He hasn't shown you DP yet. What are we baiting? He's not doing anything. He's just standing up. He's just like, all right. Me and the Akuma player is like, all right. You going back up? All right. You gonna do something? All right. Do something. Don't be afraid, man. Don't be afraid. Do something. You see it? Now you put yourself in an awkward situation. What are you baiting? Now you got caught. Yeah. Oh no. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. Here, instead of going for this option, I go for this route. But here, I'm betting the farm. What do I mean by betting the farm? I mean this. Because now, right? Now he's in a situation where it's either react or die. Right? If he's able to react and die, he's still in the game. But can you not do that? Obviously, you can super there. I'm not hitting my supers. Right? It's you put him in a situation where you're like, all right, react or die. That's literally his only option. Doesn't have access to EXDP. He can only level 1, use one of his super moves, right? That's the only option he has off of this instance. But this all comes with a part of knowing what resources you have available in this instance. So here, you have enough drive gauge to stun him. He has little life, so little life that you can kill him off of a DI stun combo, right? If he decides to use his level 3, right, that will kill you, but you're up a round. He does not have a round on you, right? You have level 3, so if you're successful on this, you will kill him, especially because he's a Kuma. So off of this instance, force him into a react or die situation, and you'll win more often than not because more of these guys is not reacting. Brother, he has not shown you a single wake up, and you have woken up every time. Good. See the power using your normals. All my Cammy players out there, the power using your normals. strong. To do it once, you got to do it twice. Hit it one more time. Do I got any Blazing 13? Nacho's 1360. He's been, you know, he's been rising. Agent's still doing his thing. Who's J-Band again? I can't remember. Anyways, is there anyone else that would want one? If not, what are my plans for tonight? I do want to get food and not eat late, but we will see. You've been killing it in rank. You love to see it. You know what we didn't do? Could I look at mine? It was a bad day today. Is this your okay? I was about to say, is that your CFN shoe thing? I was like, damn. Let's see here. Cammy. You know, I feel like I learn characters through you guys, like how to actually physically play them. I know what they do and I know what their functions are, but actually physically playing them, I feel like I learn from you guys how to physically play the characters. Was on a 9 fight streak at one point. You don't gotta do too much. Where you're at, keep your offense simple, okay? Always remember, keep your offense simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Oh, whoa, okay. Okay. If you're confident in your mash, don't worry about hitting rapid jabs. Go into your route that's whenever you're mashing, just go crouching light punch, crouching medium punch. Okay? We'll keep it like that. If you're gonna go for it, keep it in mind. Crouching light punch, crouching medium punch. Right? After this, right? Dude. Okay, keep it simple. Keep it simple, right? Let's say he wants to start teching. Keep it simple for yourself. Keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate the situation. See how, because the reward off of this situation won't net you too much, it's not very advised to put meter behind it. But the thing is that off of this instance, you can get something as easy as this. Oh my gosh. You can get a route so easy as this, and then you can just go kind of go from there. Or if you recognize it hard body, you can go for the standing heavy punch. Again, I wouldn't necessarily suggest it. This one is just a safer way to go about it. Still gives you enough distance that you like without breaking the bank on drive gauge, because now I'm not getting my inputs, because now you don't have to spend any meter here, and now you can pull up and you can continue your offense. Because if you spend it here, right, yes, you got your hit, but at the end of the day you spent more meter than you would have liked to. Boom. The next thing we're gonna have to work on is obviously our DPs. Slow down your input. I get you're trying to get it as low as possible, but what you want to do is slow down your input. Unless you're there where you truly feel comfortable with it, like, you know what I mean? You don't want to be doing it too fast. And even then, there's like a lock on how high or how low you can do to the ground. So don't feel pressure to rush it, right? If you're gonna decide to go for it. Hey Noza, I watched a few of your videos today and decided to go on rank. Got to 16 MR for the first time. You love to see it, brother. You love to see it. Good work on you though. It's all on you. I just, you know what I mean? If you got some from the videos, hey man, I appreciate it. I normally can. Like I said, it was a bad day. I feel you, I feel you. Are you a One Piece character? Going shit. Okay. You'll find that a lot of players have not gotten to the stage of nuance, so keeping your pressure simple will make it easy. You're Brazilian, almost the same thing. Okay. The survivability was good. Okay, so let's talk about this instance here. This is another instance I want you to start trying, okay? So off of this instance here, we know our drive gauge, right? We have more than enough drive gauge to go for a drive rush. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna do the same thing we've been doing, which is the crouch jab and the crouch and medium punch, right? Let's suppose you're not successful. In the case that you're not successful, you still can put them into a guessing situation. That's the important part, right? If they happen to mash, you get the rest of the route. If they don't mash, then we can go for offense immediately afterwards, right? Hey man, I appreciate it. If I may ask, what video did you watch? Throw them in the corner. Nah, you see, you're using too much resource. Like I said, you want to look at your drive gauge, man. Your drive gauge. If you're not watching your drive gauge, this is important, okay? So off of this instance, we block. We get here. Off of this instance, going for our whole route. Oh wow, he is right. Even if he went for something like that, he still went for it, right? Yo, no, bro. Look at the inputs. Look at the inputs. Yo, nah, bro was mashing. Yo, bro did not want to get hit. Jeez, man. Bro was mashing his soul away. But anyways, what you want to do, throw them in the corner, right? Why? You can save on drive gauge and simultaneously put them in a situation where they have to deal with you, right? Now they have to deal with you up close. I'm not sure what route you chose. I'm not sure what route you chose here. Oh, you chose this route. And you dropped your combo. Okay? You went for it, like, okay, so let's simulate whatever. He goes for his thing here. Cool. Right? Right? You went for something like that, right? Now you're in this situation. Now you're mid-screen, no meter. You gotta go, all right, agent, take it easy. Now you're mid-screen, you're in this situation. This situation sucks. Yes, you got damage out of it. Let's see if I can get it. Right? Yes, you got the hit, but the situation sucks. Now you're in a stinky situation which we don't want to be in. Okay, instead, we get more pressure here. They're more stuck. We can turn it on his head. He's stuck in the corner. He has to deal with you. He has to engage with you. Here is not ideal, right? Oh, I am missing the right. You take this road, right, and then you kind of have to keep making them guess, right? But if by any chance you go for throw in that instance, you send them full screen, and because you don't have the drive gauge to do anything, you can't follow it up. And we dropped it. We're in the corner. We're stuck. Yeah, we go hit. He doesn't have DPs. And yet you blocked and you died. Oh, you got the bag. Hold on, you got the bag? But again, thank you so much for the kind words, Nuclear. Appreciate it, man. Try our best. Nice. Nice. Keep it simple. Okay? Keep it simple. Don't try to do too much. Do. In one of the videos you mentioned about a Cammy player walking forward into buttons. You said walk in and use standing medium kick. That was what I was missing from your gameplay. It's a really good button to press. Between your crouching medium kick, stand medium kick, stand fierce, and don't forget standing heavy kick as well. Standing heavy kick is a really good button as well. Honestly, most of her buttons are really good. Whoa, wait, whoa. Oh, 1 second. Excuse me. Oh. Just keep it simple, right? Oh. In the air you go. There you go. Keep it simple. If you're successful, you get the route. If you're unsuccessful, you simply stop. You simply stop. Right? If you notice you didn't get the hit, you simply stop. A good practice for this is that you can set the bot to random, do EX dive kick, and then practice hit confirming when you get the hit. And if you don't get the hit, you just block and you stop. Thank you, thank you. My place of work is very dusty, so sometimes I get these sneezing fits. Now, if this guy was good, he would level 3 you, but he's not gonna do that. Oh! He went for it. I respect it. You're in a dire situation. I ain't gonna lie. This is a very bad situation. Oh! Pause me. Pause me. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Right about here. And then we gotta switch themes. Just like that. We'll go here. You know what this is? This is a get out of jail free card. And I'm out. And I'm out. You know what I mean? Whoa, whoa. What was that? And I'm out. You let that rip? I'm out. I'm out of there. Like, I'm out of there. If I want to play a little bit of a dive kick game, I'll play it. I'm out. Right? This was a get out of jail free card. Oh, he does not have routes. Oh. Dropping your combos. That's another part that we need to work on. Okay, let's go over the things that you need to start doing. Okay. Cammy versus Leteri. Okay. So when you're playing neutral, your opponent goes for this, right? They go for this option. What we want to try and do is press our normal, okay? This is going to help us immensely because if we're correct, let me actually set him to right. If you're correct, you get the route. If you don't have drive gauge, cut it short. Here, run your offense. Simple. Okay. Next, we're gonna set our counter. Oh, sorry, our block to random block. Right? When we set it to random block, oh, he's gonna. We're gonna set him to random block. Why? Because if we get the route, see how we stop? We stop. We stop. Just because on the merit of we see the first hit and we block. Right? We see the first hit and we block. If the first hit goes, we're ready and we acknowledge it. Right? Practices. If we see it hit, we go for it. If we see it miss, we stop. A lot of platinum players don't know when they're supposed to stop their offense. Because they keep trying to take. They find themselves in a situation where they're unsuccessful. And just stop. If I see a block, stop. If I see it hit, we finish the route. Right? We want to make sure that we're doing that sort of thing, okay? The other thing I want you using a little bit more often, walk into spaces. Use your stand light kick. Okay? This is gonna prep you for the later stages in the game. Okay? If you see something, right? What we'll do is that this slightly step back into a standing heavy kick. It'll prep your eyes for when you get later on in the game and you're looking to punish something. And the thing about going for a route like this or doing something like this is that it preps you. It's not committal. That being, this is -3, so you're not punishable when you go for it, right? This option will help you, especially in the later on stages. I'm not allowed to play this, although it's a banger. Alright. Okay, you're gonna use stand light kick. We're going to use standing medium kick to do the exact same thing, right? Right, we're gonna use these options. Standing heavy punch isn't as good for it. Because she forward advances when she does it, it's not a good button to do with, right? Because they stand still, it's gonna help you, right? The other thing, I don't know if you've learned how to raw drive rush. This is gonna be another option that you're gonna need, right? Raw drive rush, because here's the thing, you wanna get into these situations, right? Where you get this and whatever, right? You make them guess. But this is all, going for this option is always expensive, right? You're always spending 3 drive gauge. So in order to help with that, what we do is that sometimes we'll sneak in raw drive rush. That way, we can get the plus frames that we want from this situation without having to spend all that drive gauge in order to do so. Okay? I know it's a bad day, but these are things that I want you to start practicing. So we'll do raw while we're in neutral, right? We're using our normals, whatever. Then we're gonna sneak this in, right? And we're gonna grab these fellas. After drive rush jab, a throw is guaranteed. If they don't tech it or use an invincible option, if they try to use their fastest normal, it does not work. Okay, here he's going to use his fastest normal to try and mash out the situation. Right? He cannot mash out the situation. He has to either tech or use an invincible option. Right? That's how we're going to get better at neutral. Like I mentioned, we're going to use these options. He's going to want to try and do this because everyone does this. So he's going to do it too, right? So then when you press your normal, you see him whiff. Now you can force him into a situation where he has to guess. Right? You force him into a situation where he has to guess. That's where we make him super uncomfortable. So to wrap it up, raw drive rush, throw. If they start throwing, if they start trying to tech, right? If they start trying to tech, we simply have to walk back, right? Ooh. This may sound stupid, but when should I use the raw drive rush in neutral? Because I kind of don't want to use it because people check me. Platinums are not checking you consistently. They're throwing things out. What the reality is that your opponent is just pressing stuff. Right? They're not actively looking for something and whiff punishing it. They're not. It may feel that way because of a bias you have in your head that when you went for that option, you remember the time that you got checked. So then it feels like anytime you go for this option, you're getting checked. It's not. They're not consistently checking you. They're not. Okay? When you're in neutral here, generally around this range where you're pressing your normals, right? Because now they think that they're in like a button war with you, right? And then we're just gonna let it fly. Generally around this range, in this is normally known as the mid screen, right? When you're at this range, you don't want to press it out of here because you're not gonna, right? You're not gonna make it. You ideally want to press it in a range where it's hard to react to, right? So while you're here, you're pressing your normals, right? You're doing the thing. You're making it seem like you're fighting with your normals, right? And then that's when you bam, right? That's when you hit this, and that's when you hit one of these, right? We switching it up. We're switching up our approaches. We can approach with our normals, right? We can approach with our normals. We can approach with drive rush. We can approach with EX dive kick. Or we can go for a normal jump, because sometimes your opponent is going to see those jumps and try to parry it. So then when you can start doing is the empty jump throw. Cammy's one of those characters that make empty jump throw a lot more viable just because people try to use parry as a means to deal with her dive kick. So when you're in the neutral here, right? Use your normals a little bit, you know, and then you're like, all right, time to go. And remember, you don't have to commit. If you notice that you didn't catch him with anything, right? You didn't catch him with anything, just back up. It's fine. We'll have another chance. And we didn't spend a lot of resource in order to get this going. Also, if you feel like you're getting checked, you can choose a further out normal, right? An option that if you don't want to use crouch jab or stand jab, right? If you don't want to use stand jab or crouch jab, another option is going for a crouching light kick. Why? Because on normal, even on normal hit here, if they block all, but they only stand block and they're walking back, you can catch their feet. Oh, wrong strength. So you can essentially catch their feet and then put them into a guess situation, right? Especially if you know your opponent's walking back, you can enforce this, right? And then forces the guess. And then the same thing that you wanted to do with crouch jab or stand jab, which is into throw or a mix or something, you can do the exact same thing anyway. Right? We can do the exact same mix anyway. So essentially you can catch your opponent's feet and simultaneously go for a different sort of offense. Okay? But what I'd say, let's keep it super basic, okay? Boom, grab, okay? If they try to tech, ooh. Ugh, I'm not. I think they're delayed 3. Ooh, why is she not walking back out of the range? Neutral jump will work, I guess. Ooh, that's weird. Wait, why? Why am I getting this sometimes? Anyways. Right, choosing walk back as an option. Okay, that's how you're gonna get better at this situation. So again, the YouTube VOD is always there, so feel free to go back and check it out when you're going through things. Alrighty, is there anyone else who would like me to go over the replay? Yeah, I know. I cannot make money off of that. You have told me. I don't know why it's... Yeah, put that on! Give me that water! Alrighty. No worries, no worries. If I may ask, what is that Cammy currently using for punish combos? Not sure. You can ask him. You can ask Vlad directly. Ugh. We can touch the game and touch it real well. I want to listen to this. I don't want to listen to that. I'm kind of feeling this just because, you know, the vibes. Yeah, y'all are both on Twitch. Y'all are both on Twitch. Where my YouTube fellas at? We got... Normally it's the YouTube fellas kind of going ham. Today is the Twitch fellas. I respect it. I gotta set it up so it'll show YouTube chat and thing chat. I gotta work on that though. I'll play a one and done with this fella. Unless it has to get real sweaty. He's a modern. That's fine. There it is. You see what I mean by reactor die? That's exactly what I mean, reactor die. Oh. Ooh. Okay. No. It's like, no, just block. Just block the situation. It's not that difficult. You got hit by forward medium kick, you still try to press thing. Ooh. Okay. Okay, that should have buffered thing in. Ooh, 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 ooh. Don't overcomplicate the offense. Don't overcomplicate the offense. That's fine. Ooh. No need to spin there. No weird spin. Okay. Oh, you went for that option. That was good. Am I dead? Oh, I'm dead. Nice, more camis. A triple cami lockout. So I'm in neutral here, right? I'm looking for an opportunity to go for a raw drive rush. In this instance, I didn't need to. Right? In this instance, I didn't need to. Don't overcomplicate the offense. If I get DP'd, I get DP'd. Right here, I think he's gonna go for an option. I'm gonna go for it. Ah, you went for it there. I don't know why. Not really any point. Ooh. He also goes for crack shoe, huh? Oh no, I didn't get my thing. Oh no, I messed up the row. Oh no, I'm dead. Oh. Oh yes. Any rank losses that you got? All right, I got you. Okay. Jump at me. Thank you. I'm very surprised he's a modern player. Oh my gosh, I keep missing my EXCPs. He's a modern player that doesn't react. Okay. He's really a modern player that doesn't react to anything. Oh no! I got thing. Woo! Woo. I knew you wouldn't. The brother does not react to nothing. It's so weird. Yeah, it's weird. So sometimes you'll come across opponents that will do delay mash instead of any sort of other option. Ooh, that's not good for me. Turning him this way, so. Ooh. Oh. He's going for a lot of. I'm all right, thank you. Ooh. Oh no, this is not good. Oh. That's definitely not good. Nope, I'm alright. I'm alright. Remember how I said I'm out? Nope, you can't do that. I was a little bit lackadaisical on the reaction. Oh no. I was a little bit lackadaisical on the reaction there. I ain't gonna lie to you. But We can be very forceful with our normals and force a guess. Okay, I don't know why he keeps choosing this option. Well, maybe that's not. Brother, please let me react. Oh, I'm about to lose. Hold on. Oh, yeah, I lost. No! Please. Where's my super? No! Where's my super? I knew he was gonna let it rip. Oh! I'm way too lackadaisical about hitting him with what do you call it? DPs. I was way too lazy on the light DPs. That's on me. That is on me. I ain't gonna lie to you. All right, let me do that. I was actually thinking about this today. Was going to look was going to go and look over for something on YouTube. Okay, cool. Let me see. Nugget. I believe it. You see, your platform. Yep, this is the one. Oh, okay. You lost the mirror. Mirror is boring, but the mirror is the main one you lost. You played a lot of Cammy players, huh? Okay, let's see how this one went. You got timed? You got time scammed, huh? Okay, let's see what happened. Actively labbing anti-airs and DI in practice, but it's still just not coming easy to you. Sometimes I can back medium punch, but DPing on reaction seems bad. Okay, so one of the reasons why I feel like you may be struggling in that regard is because you might be flip-flopping between the two. Learn one first, then the other. When you're trying to flip-flop between the two, it's like, okay, you have the back medium punch in mind, but then you're like, oh wait, let me light DP, and then you just get mixed up. Learn one first, then learn the other. Don't worry about DPs. DPs is optimal. Don't worry about optimals yet. You don't need to be optimal yet. You just need an anti-air. Okay, he's bullying you with the buttons. Damn, he's holding forward. Okay. Y'all playing. When you see your opponent jump a bunch of times like this opponent has, simply waiting at this range, simply waiting here, waiting for the jump. You know what I mean? Just wait for the jump. Oh, which one? Wait. Oh, you're the one jumping. Oh, I'm watching the same one. The wrong one. Oops. You're the one who's jumping. Okay. Here's the thing about your gameplay right now that I'm noticing. You're too greedy. You're too hungry. You're too hungry to do something, but you're not doing it the right way. Okay? When you're approaching, you're using your standing medium kick. Cool. You're using your standing heavy kick. Cool. You're using your standing light kick and standing light punch. Beautiful. But here's the thing. Sometimes you gotta slow it down. Why? It's because what's happening is that when you keep going for... When you keep trying to go for normals in rapid succession, you'll find that I'm so confused. Are you two? Yo, yo. That's why I don't freaking like mirrors, bro. Like, okay, so the coded one is you. Ugh. I hate mirrors, bro. Okay. Never mind then. So then back to the thing that we mentioned before, which was just simply wait. Sit there and wait. What in... Yo. What in... Am I... No, I must be losing it. I'm pressing... Bro, I'm getting mixed. I'm too old. Bro, I'm old. Bro, I'm old. How am I getting mixed like this? Because it's actually getting me. Okay? This is what I need you to do. All right. So he's 2. So I'm going to switch to 2. Okay? We're going to sit there and we're going to wait for an opportunity to anti-air him. All right? He's just going to give it to us. Okay? He does a lot of it. Okay? Don't try to do too much. Ooh, even then. You just press your buttons, wait in range. What ends up happening is that your opponent creates this really, really bad habit. You'll press a normal and they'll immediately think another normal is coming, so they'll hold up on you. So then in those instances, all you need to simply do is wait for him to jump and then we anti-air. The starting point of being able to anti-air is at the very least standing in the spot where anti-airs are or jumps are most likely to come. The other thing is that I need you to drive rush. Like let's get in there. There we go. Like, I need you to drive rush, take some options, be more aggressive. No wonder you guys got timed out, because you guys are playing the uber most passive gameplay I've ever seen. Good, good. That's fine. You didn't want to use too much drive gauge, which was a good assessment. Okay, you as the Kami player know that you could be reacting to this, right? You know you could be reacting to this. You know you could react to this. Doesn't take that much out of you. It really doesn't take that much out of you. Right? Puts them in a situation uncomfortable. Boom bops. Now they gotta block you. Because what we have to do is get into the habit of shutting down the consistent habits that we see from our opponent and the basic strategies of each character. Okay, now you know he has low drive gauge. Good, good, good. Now we want to attack his drive gauge a little bit. Oh, no, that's fine too. I'm okay with this. Okay, but think about it. Okay, listen. Okay, this is where we get into the micros. Okay, I'm just gonna talk about this just for the sake of talking about it. You'll get to the point where you kind of understand. Okay, the thing we're concerned about is this and this at this point, right? Cool. It's either A, he tries to block it out, in which this will take drive gauge damage, or he tries in level 1, in which it takes away his ability to level 3 you. Right? If he does level 1, it takes away his level 3, or if he level 3s you, he no longer has it for the rest of the game. So sometimes playing into this is not a bad idea, but I get where your mind was at, because you didn't want to get hit. It was a good hit. Again, just continuing the hit. You recognize the fact that you got the hit here. You need to follow through. That's fine. So You're in the neutral now. You're walking back or whatever, right? While you're walking back here, oh, while you're walking back in this instance, I swear, why does it take like a second? Okay, when you're walking back here, you're looking for a normal to try and sweep punish. Why? Because if you're able to sweep punish that, we can get started from there, right? Oh, my mind is automatically crouching heavy punch. Right? My mind is automatically crouching heavy punched. I look for something, right? You look for a whiff. Now the next level will be like baiting with normals and whatever have you, but you're looking for a normal here. I didn't realize he didn't press the entire time. Nice. Nice. Now just push up. Now just push up. You see, you had drive gauge, you got the throw, right? We end here. Right? We end here. I'm old, bro. I'm old. I'm old. I'm old. You gotta, you know, give the old man a pass. Right? Off of this instance, let's get the finish. Oh, hold on. The correct thing is this. It's the stand jab and the standing heavy punch off of the drive rush. Please. Where's my light cat? So I was letting go of advantage too much? Yes. For fear of being DP'd or reversaled against. Especially when your opponent doesn't show you that option. There you go. This should be wraps. On top of which, what do we play in neutral for? Okay, one thing. Let me pause my music for a second. We're gonna be 100% real for a second. Okay, your ability to space out your opponent and make them whiff is good. I'm not saying it's bad. However, can we be perfectly honest? At the range we are at the area we are at in our learning journey, you ain't whiff punishing nothing. Playing this style doesn't help you because you're not whiff punishing anything. Right? You're playing a standoffish looking for something to whiff punish, but you're not gonna whiff punish anything. So instead of focusing your entire energy into playing spaces that you won't take advantage of, let's be more proactive. We have meter to play with here. Okay? Let's force a guess. If you went for a singular like drive rush and forced a guess upon them, you would have done a lot better in this instance. Right? If we're just, you know what I mean? Like, this is not to insult you as a player, but as you are currently, you're not going to be whiff punishing. You can force those whiffs out of them, but you're not making them hurt. You're not punishing them for the whiff. So that's why I'm saying, like, instead of focusing all your attention in your spacing, devote it more to observing what you have and playing within your current capabilities. Use this drive gauge to enforce a guess. There's no reason why you should be looking for a whiff punish that we're not going to get and off of this health bar that they have and not trying to do something with it. If we're being honest, right? It's not a love, it's not a hate, and it's not like no funny. No funny. There you go. Oh! Run, man! Run, man! Run! You know, You got me yelling at my. You got me yelling at my screen, bro. You got me yelling at my screen, bro. You got me yelling at my screen. See what you did? You got me yelling at my screen. Run. Okay. If I don't run, you just get spiral arrowed. Well, at the end of the day, it's not very likely you're gonna be able to exchange around, but try something. Here's the thing, you try something, you don't just walk forward. You try something. Double dash, EX dive kick, something. You know what I mean? Like, try and get in there somehow. Okay, we got our hit, we went for level 3. Because I would rather try something and maybe get away with it than just sit there and do nothing and lose. Because if you played it how you played it, it's a guaranteed loss. And even if I only have 1% chance of succeeding, I'm going to take my chance. Because, hey, maybe the 1% might go through. It's not CA, but I think you're still dead. I think you're still dead. Yes. Because he's thrown it out in neutral before. But again, try something. You know what I mean? And if he misspaces it, he gets boomed. Right? If he misspaces it, then we have 4 seconds to kill him real quick. So whatever route we want to take, we can take it real fast. You know? If by any chance you decide to block it, then boom, we're in there, we're happy, we're smiling. You know, it is what it is type thing. If we're successful, we're successful. If we lose, we lose. You know what I mean? Like, we're not going to sweat it too much. You know what? I might end and then try and come back if Mai comes out at a decent time. Cause your boy got work in the morning, you feel me? She come out tonight if I recall correctly. Because they operate off of JP time, right? Let me just look at Twitch, and if anyone's saying my waiting room or something, then we're kind of in there. Anyone saying my waiting room or anything like that? Oh, someone said it. Riddle said it. Yeah. Can opener into my at 11 EST. Okay, my at 11 EST. We might be able to do a little small lickle joint, you know, a little labbing type situation. Might be able to do something with it. Then we wake up in the morning and we go from there. So I think that's what we're gonna do. It drops at 11. Stream was fun though. Stream was 110% fun. Y'all make this game slightly more playable. We'll see if the inclusion of Mai makes me rekindle my fire for this game. Admittedly, it's kind of low right now. Admittedly, it is quite kind of low. But anyways, appreciate y'all hanging out with me. You know what I mean? As always, much love. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. And I'm gonna send y'all over to someone. I haven't done it in a while, to be honest. So let me raid somebody. If you guys could stay with me for the raid down. We gonna raid our Manon brother. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me though. Lullaby. Hey, it's lullaby time, you feel me? Alright, y'all. I'll see you guys on Thursday. You know what I mean? Or, whoa, my fault. Not Thursday, my fault. I'll see you guys on maybe later tonight. Peace.